Okay, this is a short video on how to use Gretl to run a simple linear regression. So here I have Gretl installed on my computer, and what we're going to do is we're going to open a spreadsheet named consumption. So it's an Excel 97 2003 spreadsheet. If I open it, here I have two columns, one for income and one for consumption. We have 40 observations. And what we're going to do is we're going to read this spreadsheet into Gretl. So let's close Excel. Let's remember that I have that spreadsheet in directory E. And we're going to open Gretl. So we open Gretl, File, Open Data, Import. And as you can see, we can import data from many formats. It's data, SPSS, Excel, or CSV or text files. We're going to open an Excel file. So we're going to look for in directory E, in disk E, I have consumption. The consumption, I'm going to open the file, and then it asks where do I start importing. So I start importing in column 1 and row 1. And now I get this message saying that Gretl has interpreted the spreadsheet as an undated or cross-sectional data set. That's correct. So it's not a time series, it's not a panel data set. So we're going to say no here. So we have read the data into Gretl. Can we take a look at it? Display values. Yeah. Income. And I take a look at the values for consumption. Yeah. Or we can select both and take a look at values. So 40 observations. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we want to run our first regression. So we're going to select model, and the first option is ordinary least squares, which is exactly what we want. So now we get this dialog. The program asks what's the dependent variable, what's the independent variable or independent variables. In this case, we only have one independent variable, and we have one dependent variable. The dependent variable is consumption, so let's select that one. And income is going to be our independent variable. Notice that Gretl always includes a constant among the independent variables. We're going to keep a constant always as an independent variable. If we hit OK, then we're going to get our output. This is the output we're going to discuss in class. We're going to extract from this output the estimated equation, the standard errors. We're going to interpret the p-values, the r-square, the adjusted r-square, etc., etc. In class, I'm going to say something about confidence intervals for the coefficients, so we can find them. Confidence interval for the coefficients. We had two coefficients, the constant and the slope for income, and here we have our 95% confidence intervals. What else? We can produce forecasts, static forecasts for what the program is going to do is going to produce a forecast for each observation in the sample. Here we have 40 observations. If we do that at the 95% confidence interval, we're going to get both. We're going to get the graph with the confidence interval, and we're going to get the actual numbers. So this is the actual consumption level. This is the prediction. This is going to be the standard error. And here's our 95% confidence interval for each observation in the sample. If we had new data, we could produce forecasts for those new data. Okay, so I'm going to stop the video now. Anything else? Forecast? Well, we can produce graphs too, and we can do some tests, but I'm not going to talk about that now.